Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Christensen from Chelsea because we do have some breaking news regarding this player, and then later in the video we're also going to be addressing the future of Ligt because there has been many questions. Hey Kevin, what's going on with Ligt? Could we possibly see Ligt come to Barcelona in this coming summer? So all of this is going to be discussed within today's video. There is so much that we do have to discuss, and like I've said, we do have some breaking news. So after hearing that Barcelona is closing in on Kessie and they're closing in on Azpilicueta and how Xavi is calling Kessie and Azpilicueta to come to Barcelona, looking at how many personal agreements has been going on, after hearing all of this, Barcelona have now officially 99% locked down Christensen, a center back that is highly rated from around the world. He is someone who is a talented defender, very great on the ball. It has been said that Chelsea wanted to renew this player, but the defender, right, Christensen, is looking for a new challenge and he does want to leave Chelsea immediately by the summer of 2022. So like I've said, this deal, it is 99% complete with Barcelona. And I know that many are going to be asking, but what about Ligt and Umtiti? So here's the thing, right? I've always said that if you want to know what's going to be happening with a specific player, just look at what Barcelona is doing outside of football and the business that they are doing and what type of players they want to bring in. If they're going to be bringing in brand new center backs, that does mean that Barcelona do not rely on players like Ligt or someone Umtiti. So just really pay attention on how Barcelona is trying to move, because we are going to be seeing our center back options being Christiansen, Araujo, and Eric Garcia. Yes, we do have someone like Gerard Piqué, but the main focus is going to be on these three center backs. The center back area for Barcelona in the next season, it is going to be extremely reinforced. And like I've said before, right, we have talked about this before in the past few videos. Xavi does want to see competition in every position, right? That does sound very familiar. We have talked about this. He wants competition on the right back area with Azpilicueta coming in, Dani Alves being there, Serginho Dest. He wants competition in the central defensive midfield position with Kessie coming in, putting more pressure on Busquets, putting more pressure on Nico Gonzalez. You look at how Xavi is trying to test Dembele with Adama Traoré coming in, and now we are hearing that Christensen is going to be coming to this Barcelona club and he's going to be adding pressure to players like Eric Garcia and Ronald Araujo. And when I mean by pressure, I'm talking about good pressure, meaning healthy competition, meaning that they're going to be feeding off of each other. So nobody, right, not a single player in this squad has a safe spot, not one. And the moment Barcelona 100% complete this signing, this is going to be good business because Christensen is going to be coming to Barcelona for free. I also do assume that he's also going to be paid around maybe 2, 3, 4 million euros per season, which is nothing. And sportingly, having Christensen at Barcelona, it's going to make a lot of sense. Christensen is very comfortable in playing with a high defensive line, something that Barcelona has been doing over the past few games. And so I do want to end it with this last report. It has been said, according to many sources, that Barcelona is Christensen's favorite team to go to. Yes, there are other clubs out there in Italy or other clubs in England, other clubs in France, other clubs in Spain, but Christensen does want to go to a team like Barcelona. That is his favorite. He does not want to go anywhere else, and that is very good news, my friends. It's just, I know for a fact that one of the only reasons on why many of these players want to come to Barcelona, like Mazraoui, like Azpilicueta, like Christensen, like Erling Haaland, or maybe Ligt, it is because Barcelona have a strong sporting project. You look at what Xavi has been doing and the amount of calls he has been making to these players. He is convincing them because they know what they're doing. These men in Barcelona, they know what they're doing and they know exactly where they want to go, which is why the players are convinced that once they go to that club, they will be extremely successful. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to be adding this here because this is like very last minute. I'm also seeing another notification that Mazraoui does want to come to Barcelona. That is also his favorite club to go to. So you see how like having a strong sporting project, it does convince many players. This is some crazy news. The fact that Mazraoui is going to be also coming to Barcelona for free, right? For free. That's also going to be adding more competition to players like Alves, Dest, and potentially Azpilicueta. It's a humongous amount of reinforcements that's coming to Xavi's Barcelona, and I also cannot wait for the next season. But now let's go back and focus on our center backs, right? Because now I want to speak about Ligt, because many are wondering, Kevin, what about Ligt? Could we see him come to Barcelona? Here's the thing. I'm going to be calling the Ligt case a fantasy case. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it is very unknown right now on whether Barcelona can afford someone like Ligt. That is just where we currently do stand. The only people that know whether we could afford someone like Ligt is the people in Barcelona, right? I don't want to see anybody on Twitter, anybody on Instagram saying, oh, we can afford him. Oh, we can afford him. At the end of the day, no one knows anything but the top executives in Barcelona and Joan Laporta. That is basically it. But assuming Barcelona, right? So let's just say that Barcelona do have room to maneuver and go for Ligt, and they can bring Ligt in even after we do sign someone like Erling Haaland, which is the top priority. It would be a very welcoming signing. We want to see De Ligt wear the Barcelona shirt. I have always said, and many have always said, right, and this has been historically proven through many years, through the Luis Enrique days, through the Pep Guardiola days, that if you want to have a strong defensive line, you need to have 4 strong competitive center backs. Those 4 strong competitive center backs, it could be De Ligt, Eric Garcia, Araujo, and Christensen, who is going to be moving to Barcelona very soon. And of course, like I've said before, Gerard Piqué, right, he's still at Barcelona, but the future, right, it has to be now. If you want to emerge the future, you need to do it now, and the sooner the better. If that future does consist of De Ligt, Eric Garcia, Araujo, and Christensen, Barcelona are going to be in a very good position to be very defensively solid. And so it does say here, according to Mateo Moreto, De Ligt is not going to have an easy time leaving Juventus. De Ligt has also admitted that he would like to play for Barcelona, but he knows that it is going to be very, very complicated. So we know, right, this is nothing new. Like the fact that De Ligt is saying that he wants to come to Barcelona, we knew that De Ligt wants to come to Barcelona. You go back into 2019, about 3 years ago, right, he was pushing for that move, but because Mino Raiola and Bartomeu had a horrible relationship with each other, they did not want to do any business together, which is why De Ligt did not go to Barcelona and he went to Juventus. But now that we do have someone like Joan Laporta, who has great connections, who has a great relationship with Mino Raiola, these reports about De Ligt potentially wanting to come to Barcelona or Barcelona wanting to bring in De Ligt, it is stronger than ever. And there has been meetings before, like you and me know this. We know that Joan Laporta and Mino Raiola had like 4 to 5 meetings in the past 9 to 10 months. And yes, they were talking about Erling Haaland and what Barcelona need to do to bring in someone like him, but they have also discussed players like De Ligt. You better bet that they have discussed someone like De Ligt. Just look at what's been going on with Mazraoui and how he is very close and wants to come to Barcelona. One of the main reasons on why he is even in that position to say that and why we are in the position to attract someone like Mazraoui from Ajax, it is because Mazraoui is under Mino Raiola. Mino Raiola is the agent of Mazraoui. So you see the type of pull that Barcelona has now with the strong relationship of Joan Laporta and Mino Raiola. So could we see Barcelona attempt, right? Attempt, not complete, but attempt to bring in De Ligt in the summer of 2022? Yes, but when it comes to could we see Barcelona complete the transfer of De Ligt, that is unknown. We do not know. No one knows anything whether Barcelona can financially afford someone like De Ligt. You have to take care of the fees, the salaries. We don't know what Juventus are going to be asking for. And so there is a lot of questions. But right now, the majority of the focus from Barcelona is to get Erling Haaland. Whatever happens after, happens after. Which is why at this moment, I'm just going to be calling the De Ligt case a fantasy case. Never say never. Maybe we could pull it off. It could be a miracle. If by next season, we see a defensive line, right? We see our center back options being De Ligt, Eric Garcia, Araujo, and Christensen. What a world-class move Joan Laporta and Mateo Lemon have done, right? I would give so much props for them. I know that Camp Nou is going to be like celebrating what Barcelona have been doing in the past like 9-10 months. It is just going to be considered as a complete rebuild in this Barcelona club, and many of us, right, many Barcelona fans cannot wait for it. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.